Be me. Lived alone for years. Apartment organized in a very specific way. Clean enough to look responsible. Messy enough to look human. It starts like any normal match. Scrolling profiles. Her profile is funny without trying too hard. Her messages are quick and clever. She actually responds with full sentences. In 2026, this is basically an archaeological discovery. I'm into it. Banter for 2 days. Suggest coffee. Easy. Simple. She types. Coffee sounds good. I send. Come by. I make it better than most cafes. She replies. Bold claim. I answer. I'm a bold man. She sends a laughing emoji. Time set. Done. Doorbell rings. Apartment in presentable mode. I even have dessert. Open the door, and there she is. Mila, long hair, nervous smile. Eyes that look like they notice everything. Holding her phone. She says, hi. I say, hey, come in. She steps inside, looking around like she's verifying I'm not secretly a serial killer. Fair. I do the same. We sit, we talk. It's easy. She's exactly like over text. Just real now. She laughs at my jokes without pity. She makes me laugh in a way that feels natural. Best first meeting in a long time. Then she stands up. Can I, use your kitchen? Blink. Use it how? She points at the counter. I don't know. I need water. Also, I want to see if your coffee setup is real. I grin. Judging my equipment already? That's brave. I'm thorough, she says, walks past me. And that's where my life takes a hard left turn. Follow her into the kitchen, still smiling, still relaxed. Mila reaches for a glass, then her gaze flicks upward, to the fridge, to the photo magneted there. Photo is me and Emily, my little sister. Family thing years ago. Emily has her arms around my neck. I'm holding a stupid cake. We both look happy. Mila freezes, like someone hit pause. Hand midair, eyes narrow, then widen more. Mouth opens, no sound. I stop. What? She points at the photo with the slow horror of someone discovering a ghost. That's Emily. I squint at the photo. Yes. Mila turns to me like I just confessed to being a double agent. You're... Stops. Tries again. You're Emily's... I offer brother? Her face goes pale. Yes. I tilt my head. Okay. She looks like she's trying to reboot her brain. No, okay, wait, because... Sharp breath. You're Emily's brother. Yes. And I'm Emily's best friend. Blink. Silence. The pieces click slowly. Oh, I say. Mila makes a noise that can only be described as internal screaming. Oh my God, she whispers, then louder. Oh my God! Raise both hands. Hold on, are you panicking? I'm not panicking, she says immediately. She is panicking. She walks a tight circle in my kitchen, like she's looking for an exit that isn't there. This is so bad. Why is it bad? I ask calmly. She stares at me. Because I matched with you. That part was pretty mutual. She points at my chest like I personally invented coincidence. You're Emily's brother. Stepbrother, I correct automatically. Mila freezes again. Stepbrother? I nod. My dad married her mom when she was like 10. We grew up around each other, but I always lived separately after college. We're family, just not the same last name. She stares like I just added more variables to an equation that already broke her calculator. That makes it worse. How does that make it worse? It just does, she hisses, then immediately looks ashamed for hissing. I lean against the counter, trying not to laugh. Not because it's funny. Okay, because it's a little funny, but mostly because she looks like she's about to sprint out the window. Okay, I say gently. Mila, breathe. She points at the sink. I need water. I hand her water. She takes it, then forgets to drink it. You're not gonna tell her, right? She blurts. Blink. Tell her what? She gestures wildly between us, the room, the photo, existence. That I'm here, that I matched with you, that I don't know, that I'm in your kitchen. I nod slowly. I wasn't planning on it. She narrows her eyes suspiciously. Why not? Shrug. Because you look like you'd actually die of embarrassment. She exhales like I just saved her life. Thank you. Then she groans and puts her face in her hands. I can't believe this. Watch her for a moment, then very calmly. You know this wasn't a setup, right? She peeks through her fingers. I thought it might be. I stare. Mila. I'm sorry, she says quickly. It's just, Emily pranks people, and you're older, and your profile looked too normal. I thought it was fake. Raise eyebrow. Too normal? She nods. Yes. I take that in, then grin. So you came to my apartment, thinking I might be a fake person. She winces. Kind of. That's incredible. She groans. Please don't say it like that. Cross arms. Okay, here's the deal. She looks like I'm about to deliver a verdict. Keep tone steady. If you want to leave, you can. No hard feelings. Her shoulders loosen a fraction. And if you want to stay, we can just hang out, talk, drink coffee, like two normal people. Mila hesitates, eyes flick to the door, back to me. You're not mad? She asks quietly. Why would I be? I accused you of being fake. That's not the worst accusation I've gotten. Her lips twitch, small smile tries to appear. She fights it, loses. Okay, she exhales. Okay, fine. She finally drinks the water, then adds, but this is not a date anymore. I nod solemnly. Understood. She looks relieved, then immediately nervous again. And we're not telling Emily. Okay, and I'm not a bad friend. I tilt my head. You haven't done anything wrong. She stares at the floor. It feels like I did. Softened voice. We'll keep it simple. One night, coffee, conversation, no panic. Mila looks up. Suspicious? Why are you so calm? Shrug. I'm used to chaos. Emily trained me. That gets a real laugh out of her. And in that moment, realize something. This isn't a disaster. It's just unexpected. And weirdly, I want her to stay. Fast forward. Mila sits at my kitchen table, hands folded, back straight, eyes wide, posture of someone trying to look innocent. She blurts, I just need to say something. I nod. Go ahead. Deep breath. This is wrong. I blink. Is it? Yes. Why? Because you're Emily's brother. Stepbrother. That's not better, she snaps, then winces. Sorry, that came out aggressive. I gesture toward the coffee maker. Would you like to file a complaint? She stares, then laughs once, short and stressed. Don't make jokes. Bite back smile. Okay, explain the situation to me. She points at me like I'm Exhibit A. You are 10 years older than me. Nod. Yes. And I am Emily's best friend. Yes. And you matched with me. I did. And I matched back. You did. She spreads her hands like she's presenting undeniable evidence. So, this is bad. I tilt my head. It's not bad. It's complicated. Her eyes narrow. That's what people say before their life turns into a mess. Your life is already a mess, I reply calmly. You just walked into the apartment of the guy you thought was a fake profile. Mila turns red. I thought your pictures were too curated. Curated? Yes. I stare. That's your idea of suspicious? Yes, she says, dead serious. It's not normal. Lean back. Her shoulders drop a little. Okay. Pour coffee into 2 mugs. She watches me. I hand one to her. She takes it carefully. So, I say, what exactly are you afraid of? She opens mouth, closes it, then blurts. Emily. Single word carries the weight of a natural disaster. I nod slowly. Fair. She points her mug at me. She will never let me live this down. Shrug. She won't let anyone live anything down. It's her hobby. She groans. She's going to call me a traitor. No. She looks hopeful, I add. She'll call me a cradle robber first. She sinks into her chair. This is why I shouldn't have come. Keep tone light. But you did. She glares. You're very calm for someone who just discovered his sister's best friend is in his kitchen. I've seen Emily throw a birthday party with 3 hours' notice, I say. Nothing scares me. Another laugh. Minute passes. Coffee. Silence. Hum of the fridge. Her breathing slows. Then she looks up serious again. Are you going to tell her? Meet her eyes. No. Shoulders relax like she's been holding a weight. Why not? Shrug. Because you're clearly uncomfortable. She frowns. I'm not uncomfortable with you. Pause. That's unexpectedly honest. She realizes what she said. Panic reboots. I'm uncomfortable with the concept, not you specifically. I cut in. I understand. I'm not taking anything personally. She exhales. Thank you. I sit down across from her. Listen, we don't have to make this anything. She blinks. What does that mean? It means we can just talk, like people. She stares into her coffee like it's offering answers. What if Emily thinks I'm using you? She asks. Raise eyebrow. Using me? For whatever, she says, vague and flustered. I smirk. You're the one who walked into my apartment ready to investigate me. She points at me. That's because you looked fake. You keep saying that like it's a compliment. It's not, she insists, then softer. Okay, maybe it's a little compliment. Watch her. Still nervous, still careful. But she's here, not running, not shutting down. Can I ask you something? She nods cautiously. Do you actually want to leave? Hesitates, then shakes her head. No. Good, I say. She blinks. That's it? That's it, I reply. We'll call this a weird coincidence and a new friendship. Her eyes widen. Friendship. Yeah, you seem like a good person. I like talking to you. Her cheeks warm. She looks shy. I like talking to you too, she admits, then quickly. But as friends? I nod solemnly. As friends? We sip coffee. Panic fades. Conversation grows easier. Somewhere in the middle of laughing about how she almost hid behind my fridge. Realize something else. Emily trained me for chaos, but Mila feels like someone I could get used to having in my life. We're still in my kitchen. Coffee halfway gone. She's finally stopped looking like she might escape through the vent. Shoulders looser. Voice steadier. She even takes her hoodie off like she's decided she's safe. Progress. She taps her mug. Tell me something that proves you're real. Raise eyebrow. You already saw my tax anxiety. That's not enough. Lean forward. What do you want? A birth certificate? She points at the fridge. Okay, Emily, prove you know her. I snort. I've known Emily since she was 10. Exactly. Tell me something only a real brother would know. Think, smile. She used to put stickers on everything she owned so nobody would steal her vibe. Mila's eyes widen. Oh my God, she did. I nod. She once put a sticker on my forehead while I was sleeping. Mila laughs loud and sudden. That is so her. The laugh changes something. She studies me. You're really different than I expected, she admits. How did you expect me to be? She hesitates, shrugs. Older. I stare. That's it? Just older? She fidgets. Like, intimidating older. I grin. Am I intimidating? She looks very serious. No. Then quieter. You're annoyingly calm. I take that as a compliment. Move from kitchen to living room. Not a date continues. She sits on the couch hugging a pillow like she's trying to look casual. I sit across from her. Realize it feels like an interview, so I sit beside her. Not close enough to be weird, close enough to be comfortable. Okay, Mila says, taking a breath. Here are the rules. Blink. Rules? She nods like she's doing something responsible. Rules for our friendship. Our friendship, I repeat. Friendship, she confirms firmly, because this is not a date. Of course, I agree. Rule 1. We don't tell Emily. Agreed. Rule 2. We don't make it weird. I smile. Define weird. She points at me. You being you. I laugh. Noted. Rule 3. We can be friends, but we have to be normal. Raise eyebrow. You mean like adults? She nods serious. Yes. Pause. Mila, you thought I was a fake person. She points at me again. That was one time. We both laugh. She checks her phone and groans. What? She texted, Mila says. I freeze. She who? Emily, she rolls her eyes. She's asking if I'm alive. I keep my face calm. Inside my soul briefly leaves my body. Mila types quickly. Alive, studying, then shows me the screen. See? Normal. Very normal, I agree. You're basically a saint. She snorts. She'd laugh if she heard you say that. I've seen Emily's pranks, I reply. In comparison, you're a peaceful citizen. Her eyes brighten. You called me a citizen. I grin. Force of habit. Night keeps going. We talk about her classes, my job, the weird pressure of being someone's best friend, the weird pressure of being the older sibling who lives separately, only gets summoned for family emergencies. She tells me Emily sometimes calls me the mysterious brother. I roll my eyes. I'm not mysterious. Mila gives me a look. You kind of are. How? You're older, you live alone, you don't show up to family stuff unless it matters, and you somehow make good coffee. Blink. That's the definition of mysterious now? She nods. In my generation, yes. I laugh. Your generation. She points at me. 10 years. Stop bringing that up, I say. I can't, she replies. It's part of my panic. Around midnight, she yawns. Sorry, she mutters. You don't have to apologize for yawning. It's not the yawn, she says quietly. I haven't felt this relaxed in a while. I glance at her. She looks embarrassed to admit it. You're welcome to be relaxed here, I say simply. She blinks. Expression softens. Then she looks away like the couch suddenly became fascinating. I should go, she says, stands up too quickly, then bumps her knee on my coffee table. Hard. She winces. I bite my lip. What happened to being normal adults? I ask. She glares, rubbing her knee. Normal adults don't have sharp furniture. I'll arrest my coffee table, I reply. She snorts. She pauses at the door. This was nice, she says quietly. Yeah, I answer. It was. She hesitates, then blurts. Still not a date. I hold up 2 fingers like I'm swearing an oath. Not a date. She exhales. Okay. She opens the door, steps out, looks back. Good night, Anan. Good night, Mila. Door closes. Apartment feels quieter than before she came. I look at the fridge photo again, me and Emily frozen in time. Think. If Emily knew her best friend was just here, she'd lose her mind. And for the first time tonight, a thought slips in. I hope Mila comes back. Next morning, Mila texts me. My knee is bruised. Your coffee table is a weapon. Stare at screen. Type back. It's trained by Emily. Blame her. 3 seconds later. LOL, don't tell her. I smile without meaning to. Tell myself it's nothing. We're friends now. Then she texts again that afternoon. What brand is your coffee? I can't stop thinking about it. I type. That's a suspiciously romantic sentence for a friend. She responds instantly. Shut up! I mean it platonically. I laugh out loud in my office. Coworker looks over. I pretend I'm coughing. By day 3, Mila is part of my routine. Not constantly, just consistently. A meme here, a random thought there. A quick question that isn't quick at all. That night, Mila calls me. I stare at my phone. I pick up. Hey, her voice is small. Hi, sorry, this is not a date. I close my eyes. Mila. She rushes. I know, I need advice. About what? She hesitates. Emily. Of course, Emily is having a dramatic week. Work stress, family stuff, relationship confusion. The usual. Mila is trying to support her, but she's overwhelmed. I listen. I don't interrupt. I just let her talk. When she finishes, she exhales shakily. Sorry, she mutters. That was a lot. It's fine, I say. Why are you so calm? She asks again. I chuckle. Because panicking doesn't fix anything. Pause. Then she says quietly, I like that about you. I stop for half a second. I'm glad, I reply. Voice comes out steadier than I feel. A few days later, Mila accidentally ends up near my place. Her words, I'm in your neighborhood, not on purpose. I stare at my phone. Do you want coffee? Platonically. Obviously. She comes over. She walks in and says, Okay, I'm still mad at your coffee table. It misses you, I reply. She laughs and rolls her eyes. We sit at the kitchen table again. Like it's our spot now. She tells me about her week. I tell her about mine. It feels easy. At some point, she looks at the fridge photo, not panicked, thoughtful. She talks about you like you're some kind of myth, Mila says, nodding at Emily in the picture. I snort. A myth? Yeah, like, my brother doesn't care about anyone but he'd kill for me. Kinda myth. I shake my head. That's dramatic. She smiles. It's Emily. Fair. Then Mila takes a breath, says something unexpected. You're not what I thought you'd be. I tilt my head. What did you think I'd be? She shrugs. Colder. I frown. Why would I be cold? She stares into her mug. Because most older guys... Trails off, shakes her head. Never mind. I keep my voice gentle. You don't have to explain if you don't want to. She looks up surprised, then nods slowly. Thanks. When she leaves, she hesitates at the door again. This is weirdly nice, she says. Yeah, I reply. It is. She gives me a small, careful smile. Friends? I nod. Friends! After she leaves, the apartment feels quieter again. And this time, I don't just hope she comes back. I expect it, because whatever this is, it's becoming a habit. Thursday. Open door after class. Mila on doorstep. Hair messy from wind. Cheeks pink from cold. Tote bag looks like it's full of books. She says, hi. Then immediately, this is still friendship. Step aside. Welcome to the friendship headquarters. She exhales. Make coffee, sit at kitchen table. Same as always. Except she isn't sipping. She's staring at her mug like it has answers. Ask casual. What's going on in that head? She looks up, eyes serious. I need to talk about something. Nod. Okay. She takes a breath. The age thing. All right. She blinks. That's it? Ask. What do you want me to do? Run? She huffs a laugh. It dies quickly. No, I just... She presses lips together, choosing words. I feel stupid sometimes, like I'm a kid next to you. Frown. You're not a kid. She holds up a finger. Okay, but objectively... Interrupt gently. Mila, I'm not objectively anything. I'm just me. She pauses. See her trying to stay logical, trying to stay in control. I don't want to be some phase or some weird thing you do because it's convenient. Lean forward a little. That's not what this is. She looks at me. I don't even know what this is. Say it plain. We're friends. She nods fast. Yes, friends. Add calmly. Who obviously enjoy each other's company. Her cheeks go pink. Don't make it sound like a romance novel. Shrug. I'm just describing reality. She opens her bag, pulls out a folded piece of paper. Stare. Paper means either homework or a plan. What's that? She avoids my eyes. Nothing. Reach for it. She slaps her hand down. Blink, amused. Mila, what is that? She sighs. It's a list. A list of what? She says quickly. Boundaries. Stare, then laugh. Not mean, just surprised. You made a boundary list? She glares. Don't laugh. This is serious. Still smiling. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because you're adorable and you're trying to treat friendship like a legal agreement. She points at me. Exactly, because I need to understand what we're doing. Okay? Tone shift. Get serious. Okay, let's talk. Her shoulders drop. She unfolds paper. It's neat. Organized, bullet points. Of course it is. Rule 1, no secrets from Emily. Blink. That's... new. She clears throat. I mean, eventually, not now, but I don't want to be someone who lies to her forever. Nod. That's fair. She looks surprised. You agree? I'm not here to make you betray your best friend. She swallows. Expression softens. Rule 2. No weird power stuff. Raise eyebrow. Power stuff? She gestures at me. You're older, more established. I don't want to feel like I owe you anything. Nod. You don't. She stares. You're just saying that. Keep voice firm, calm. No, I'm serious. You don't owe me anything. Not time, not attention, not feelings. She looks like she trained for an argument and got a seatbelt instead. Rule 3, no taking advantage. Her voice gets quieter. Meet her eyes. Mila. She holds gaze. I've met guys who act nice until they get what they want. I don't want to be stupid again. Something tightens in my chest. Not anger, protectiveness. I'm not those guys, she whispers. I know. Then, I think, smile gently. That's a start. Her hands tremble a little. Paper shakes. Reach across table. Not to touch her, just to steady the paper. Small gesture, not too much, just enough. Here's my rule. She looks up. Keep it simple. No pressure. She blinks. What? Repeat. No pressure. If you want to be friends, we'll be friends. If you want space, you get space. If you want to stop coming over, I won't chase you. I'm not trying to trap you into something. Her mouth opens, then closes, stunned. You're annoyingly mature, she mutters, smirk. That's what the 10 years are for. She laughs. Okay, then, friends. Nod. Friends. She hesitates, adds, barely audible. And maybe, if someday it's more, it should be because it makes sense, not because we're hiding. Hold her gaze. Agreed. Thank you for not making me feel crazy. Shrug. You're not crazy, you're just thorough. She rolls eyes. I hate you. You don't. She pauses, then smiles. Shut up. When she leaves, she doesn't say not a date, just see you soon. Fast forward. Mila says it's not a date. I don't argue. I just watch her show up looking like she's going to a date. She knocks once. Open door. She's in a coat that fits perfectly. Hair actually styled. Tiny careful makeup that screams, I didn't try, which means she absolutely tried. Hi, she says. Hi, I say, stepping aside. You look very friendly. She narrows her eyes. Don't. I didn't say anything. You were thinking it? Smile. That's not illegal. It should be, she mutters, walking in. Plan is simple. Local art market and a cafe. Low pressure, public, safe, a friend outing. Easy, at the art market. We stop at a booth selling handmade prints. Mila leans in, studies one with intense focus. Does that lip bite thinking thing? Subtle? My brain notices. This one's nice, she says, ask. You'd hang that in your room? She glances at me. Maybe. Nod. Then buy it. She blinks. No. Why? Because it's expensive. It's not that expensive. It is to me. Shrug. Then I'll get it for you. Her eyes widen. No. Mila. No, she repeats, firmer, then softer. I don't want to owe you. Hands up. You don't owe me anything. I'm not buying your loyalty. She looks embarrassed. I know, I'm not used to people doing things without strings. Pause. Decide to keep it light. Okay, no strings, just a gift. For my friend. Her cheeks go pink. Fine, she mutters. But then I'm buying you coffee. Deal. We walk to the cafe with little paper bags like we're in a movie. Annoying because it's supposed to be a friend outing. Barista smiles at us like she already knows the plot. What can I get you to? Mila stiffens. 2? Barista nods. For the couple. Mila chokes on air. I keep my face calm. We're not, Mila blurts. Friends? Barista's smile becomes knowing. Oh, friends. Mila looks like she wants to dissolve into the floor, decide to help. She's allergic to romance, I say. Mila glares. I am not. You just turned red because a stranger called us a couple. That's because, she hisses, Emily would haunt me. Grin. Emily's not here. She opens mouth, closes it. Yet. Sit by the window. Coffee arrives. Mila drinks too fast. Burns tongue. Tries to pretend she didn't. Eyes water. She blinks like a malfunctioning robot. Watch 3 seconds. Slide my water over. Here. She takes it, whispers, thank you. Then glares at the coffee. For a while it's good. We talk easy. She tells me about a project. I tell her about my week. We laugh. She relaxes. I relax. Leave as sun sets. Walk slowly back to the car. Mila holds her little art bag close. This was nice, she says. Yeah. She hesitates, even if everyone thought it was a date. Glance at her, face calm, fingers fidgeting with the bag handle, nervous, hopeful, conflicted. Let them think whatever they want. She looks up. And what do you think? Hold her gaze steady. I think we had a good time. She smiles, back at my place. She pauses at the fridge. Photo of me and Emily, the original jump scare. No panic now, just a quiet look. You know, she says softly, this started with me thinking you were fake. Smirk. And now, she exhales, eyes warm. Now I'm annoyed that you're real. Laugh. That's progress. She rolls eyes before she leaves. Tell your coffee table I'm still filing a complaint. Noted. Door closes. Stand there. First time I don't think about Emily, or secrets, or age gaps. Just think that this is getting harder to call just friends. Next morning, Emily calls, which means I'm about to suffer, because Emily doesn't call to check in. Emily calls to investigate. I answer anyway. Hey, I say, casual. Hey, Emily says, also casual, terrifying. Hear it in her voice. She's smiling, means she already knows something. So, she says brightly, what are you doing today? Blink. Working. Uh-huh, and what were you doing yesterday? Pause. Also working? Emily laughs. Wow, you're so boring. Anyway, Mila said she went to an art market yesterday. My stomach drops exactly 1 centimeter. Cool. Emily hums. And she said she bought a print. Nice. Emily continues slow. And she said it was a gift. Stares straight ahead. Okay. Emily's tone sharpens with joy. And she said the guy who gave it to her makes dangerously good coffee. Silence. My soul leaves my body again. Clear throat. Mila says a lot of things. Emily gasps dramatically. Oh my God. Then whispers like she's narrating a documentary. It's happening. Emily, did you match with Mila? Freeze. How did you? She cuts me off. Because I'm not an idiot, and because Mila is the worst liar on the planet. Close eyes. Yep, that's Mila. Emily, I say carefully, calm down. You calm down. I'm calm. I'm thriving. Then lowers voice. Is she at your apartment right now? Blink. No. Emily exhales, disappointed. Damn. Rub forehead. Listen, I wasn't going to hide it forever. Emily makes a noise. You were hiding it. I wasn't lying. You were lying by omission, she says smugly, which is your favorite kind of lying. Hate that she's right. Emily goes quiet, new development, then softer. Are you being serious with her? That lands differently. Yes, I say immediately. Emily pauses. You promise? I promise. Pause. Emily sighs dramatically. Okay. Blink. That's it? Emily laughs. No. My stomach drops again. I'm going to talk to Mila. Oh God. I'm not going to yell, she says. I'm going to do the thing where I act supportive, but also make her so embarrassed she never commits crimes again. Emily, she's my best friend, Emily snaps. I need to make sure she's okay. I soften. She is. Emily goes quiet again. Then, you better not hurt her. I don't joke. I won't. 2 hours later, Mila texts, Emily knows. I text back. I figured. 3 dots, disappear. Then, she called me. I want to evaporate. I reply, do you want to come over? No dots, just, yes, please. I smile. Obviously. Mila shows up looking like she survived a tornado. Hair messy, eyes wide, tote bag clutched like armor. The second she's inside, she blurts. She knows, she knew the whole time. I'm going to die. Guide her towards couch. You're not going to die, sit. She sits, then stands, then sits again, then stares at my fridge. She said she's happy, Mila mutters. That's good. But she also said, if you break his heart, I will ruin you. Blink. Mila points at me. She threatened me on your behalf. Snort. She likes you. Mila groans. She likes humiliating me. Also true. Mila looks at me. Voice drops. Are you mad at me? Frown. Why would I be? Because I keep making rules. I keep saying friends. I keep panicking. I don't want you to think I'm playing with you. Hold her gaze. I don't think that. She swallows. Then what do you think? Take a breath. I think you're scared, and I think you care. Otherwise, you wouldn't be this stressed. Her eyes shine for a second. She blinks it away. I do care, she whispers, almost angry at herself. Nod. I know. She squeezes her hands together like she's holding herself in place. I don't want to mess up my friendship with her, and I don't want to mess up whatever this is. Lean forward a little. Then we do it right. She looks up. What does right mean? It means we stop hiding like we're doing something wrong. We don't rush, we don't lie, we just see where it goes. She stares, then laughs once. You make it sound so easy. It's not easy, I admit, but it's simple. She looks down. Quiet. I don't know what I'm doing. Shrug. Neither do I. She glances up. You seem like you do. Smirk. That's called being older. That gets a real laugh. Okay, she says. Okay, I say. She hesitates. What are we? Pause. Not because I don't know, because I don't want to scare her. We're us, acknowledged, not hidden, not forced. She swallows, nods. That sounds safe. Smile. It is. When she leaves, she doesn't say, not a date. She just says, thank you for not making me feel stupid. Anytime. And after she goes, I realize, Emily didn't ruin anything. She just removed the hiding place. And honestly, maybe we don't need one anymore. 3 days later, Mila comes over again. She's holding a small grocery bag. Hi, she says. Hey, I say, stepping aside. You're early. I know. She lifts the bag like evidence. I brought ingredients. Raise eyebrow. For what? She clears throat. For dinner. Blink. You're cooking? Yes. Mila. What? You once tried to microwave ramen without water. She stares. That was one time. Grin. That was a crime. She walks past me muttering. I'm evolving. In kitchen, she sets bag down, glances at fridge photo. Me and Emily, the original system, crash. She looks at it for a second, then smiles. No fear, no dread, just acceptance. Asks softly, you okay? She nods. Yeah. Help her unpack. Everything organized. Everything has a plan. She hands me a cutting board. Chop vegetables. Raise brow. Yes, chef. She points knife at me. Don't make it weird. Laugh. Too late. Her lips twitch. She tries to look serious. Fails. We cook together. Halfway through, she says, I talked to Emily. Freeze, knife mid-chop. I'm sorry. She looks at me like I'm ridiculous. Why are you sorry? Because Emily is Emily. She snorts. She interrogated me like I was a criminal. Nod. Classic. She asked me what my intentions were. Grimace. Of course she did. Mila imitates Emily perfectly. If you hurt my brother, I will haunt you. I laugh. That's her love language. Mila shakes head, amused. Then her expression softens. She told me she's happy for you. Blink. That surprises me, even though it shouldn't. Ask carefully. And? Mila breathes in, then quietly. And I realized I'm tired of acting like I'm doing something wrong. Stop chopping. Look at her. She keeps eyes on counter. I'm not panicking today, she continues. I'm just here. Set knife down, step closer. You don't have to panic, I say softly. She finally looks up, eyes calm, still that nervous honesty underneath. I know, she whispers. I think I was panicking because I cared. Nod. Yeah. She swallows, then says it like stepping off a cliff. I want to keep doing this. Doing what? Even though I know. She gestures vaguely at the kitchen, at us, at the space between us. This, us, not hiding. Chest tightens. Not fear, relief. Okay, I say. She blinks. That's it? That's it. I'm not going to argue with you choosing me. Her cheeks warm. She looks down, mutters. That sounded confident. Smile. I am. She huffs a tiny laugh, quietly. Good. Dinner finishes. We eat at the kitchen table. She talks more than usual. I listen. Apartment feels less like mine, more like ours. After we clean up, she lingers by the fridge, stares at the photo, then looks at me, tries to sound casual, fails. So, do we need new rules? Grin. No rule list. She looks mildly offended, but I'm good at lists. I know. What if I want one rule? Tilt head. Okay, one, she thinks, then softly. No running. Stare, then nod. Deal. Beat passes. She's still standing there like she wants something, but doesn't know how to ask. Decide to make it easy. Open arms just slightly. Invitation, not pressure. She hesitates half a second, then steps in and hugs me, careful at first, then tighter, like she finally let herself. She exhales against my shoulder. This is nice, she murmurs. Yeah, I say, holding her steady. It is. Phone buzzes on counter. Emily, of course. Single message. So, did she stop panicking in your kitchen yet? Laugh quietly. Mila pulls back just enough to see my face. What? Show her the screen. She stares, groans, hides her face in my shoulder again. I'm going to murder her. Smirk. She'll haunt you. She mumbles, muffled. Worth it. And for the first time since all this started, I think. This didn't happen because an app glitched. It happened because Mila walked into my kitchen, accidentally found the truth, and instead of running forever, she chose to stay.